What's up? Alright, let's continue with Diablo 1. We are but a humble soldier, ready to venture forth into the darkness to try and slay Diablo, Lord of Terror. I've said it in both playthroughs now, but because this is the new and final playthrough, unless I play the Sorcerer or the Archer in the future, we'll see about that one. I like this game. It's always fun. There's nothing wrong with being a loot goblin. Let no one tell you otherwise. Shit, I didn't even consider going to vendor to everybody. How much space do I have? Not a lot. Mostly fucking scrolls. And a book I will never read. Alright. Seems legit. It's my emotional support book. I think a lot of people have those. You know, the book that you'll read over and over again, or say that you've read a million times and haven't touched in 10 years. For me, that's Dante's Inferno. I love the story. I read it often. Have I finished the Purgatory? No. Have I finished Paradise? I haven't even started. Do I know a lot of them? Yeah. Yeah, I love them. Fuck. I'd play Diablo, or not Diablo. Close. Dante's Inferno on the channel if I had a better computer. My computer is not strong enough to run 3PSX3, whatever it's called. The PS3 emulator. I tried with God of War 3. I even bought a 2 terabyte external hard drive for all these things. Couldn't get it to work properly. It kept crashing and having audio stutters. And oh yeah, I dropped it on fire. And I did Dante's Inferno. That one had a different problem because I looked at someone's guide on how to make it work, and their quote-unquote worked looked the same as mine. It still had a corner of the screen missing texture, just being white and gray void. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. Pretty sure we've explored everything here. Level 3 we go. So I'm gonna possibly get to play those in 2 or 3 years time, maybe, if I can ever get some money. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a poor boy, but I try to do what I can. Y'all might be wondering, why does Zane only play retro games? Because I love them, and also I can emulate them. But mostly because I love them. The more polygonal a game is, the better to me. I adore PS1 and N64 style graphics. I'm sorry to those who grew up in the time of sprites. They don't do it for me anymore. I grew up with a Sega Genesis. I had an Atari. But they don't compare to the PS1 and N64. The PS2... Oh no, I can't even use this. Feelings I get when I play them. Is that another book? I would rather the scroll of phasing, thanks. I think we have enough Morning Star problems going on right now.
I don't have a spell ready.
I wasn't trying to cast one. So I'm fucking glad you don't. So, yeah. So, if you see me posting a lot of old games, it's just because I think they're cooler than a lot of games that go on right now. Also, I have computer limitations. Granted, that is true. But I just... Yeah. These bring me more joy. I think this calls for a firewall, if you catch my meaning. Oh, shit. I don't know what really dictates the angle that's shot at. But it worked. V for Vendetta. Fuck. They had one over me. Are all of them explosive? Okay. I was kind of hoping my spell would have taken care of that then. You're fucking with me. Oh! Some of them are real! Some of them are fucking real! Well, I'm real sick of your shit! We're out of here! Audi 5000! I'm taking a trip to Mount Kilimanjaro. Get fucked. Anyway, I ran away from a topic earlier. I mentioned it in the previous 2 playthroughs, but if you don't know the, like, base lore of Diablo, that's okay. I only have a general understanding of it, but if you're someone who doesn't want to look it up or find out more, you just kind of want a base idea of what's going on. In the beginning, there's a being, I'm pretty confident, named Anu, who is the, like, omnipotent god of
I gotta pawn some of this
stuff. Universe. One day, he cast out all the evil from him so that he could be wholly good. All the evil manifested into a dragon known as Tiamat, and Anu and Tiamat did battle. I believe Tiamat was killed. In its wake, its body became the hells, the burning hells. And from its heads, which it had 7 heads, they split off and became their own demons, their own evils. With 3 greater evils and 4 lesser ones. You have the namesake of the franchise, Diablo, Lord of Terror. And he's good at what he does. You have Baal, Lord of Destruction. And you have Mephisto, Lord of Hatred. Then the lessers are Belial, Lord of Lies, Asmodan, Lord of Sin, Duriel, I don't quite know. I think it's Agony or something. And Dariel, I think, is his twin sister. I'm pretty sure I just said the name of one of the angels instead. Huh? Oh, my axe broke. How broke? Are you fucking kidding me? I lost the whole thing? Oh, no. Say it isn't so. Oh, well. That was fun while it lasted. It was my fault. I should have repaired it. Now it's level 4. Yeah, it sounds like Andariel or something. But she's like Lady of Anguish, I believe. There are plenty of sources you can look at these things. The High Heavens, I'm not sure how it started, but I know there's a giant crystal arch there that kind of keeps the whole place in check. I think it's the leftovers of Anu. Might even been his fucking spine. I don't know. This is a pretty metal series, you know? And from there, divine beings known as the archangels, as well as just regular angels, respawn there. I don't know all of them. The most important one that you need to keep in mind is Tyrael, Archangel of Justice, and he's also the coolest one, I must say. I'm going to use the name again, Andariel, because I'm very confident that's the one. That's an angel. I believe she's Mercy. Something of that nature.
Too much baggage.
She uses ribbons to attack enemies. The Mathael is Archangel of Wisdom, although he has a role to play later on in 3. Imperius, Archangel of Valor. And there's another smart guy one that I can't remember his name. But anyway, there's a few more angels beyond what I just said, including Ithaliel or something. And from the demons, I think born from Baal, he had a daughter named Lilith. The burning hells and the high heavens are at war with each other constantly because good versus evil. You gotta have it.
Baggage.
It makes stories a lot more interesting, in my opinion. During that time, Ithael and Lilith, they had fallen in love with each other, an angel and a demon. And together, they had to hide their love from their people, as you might imagine. And in secret, they loved and made a place where they could be safe from their wrath/judgment. That being a place they named Sanctuary. And Sanctuary... Okay, so I can't learn any more healing. Shit. Yeah. Anyway, Sanctuary is Earth. And on Earth, that's where we get the Nephilim, and we get regular human beings that we come to know. And their love was in secret, and that was fine. But once the forces of the good and evil learned of Sanctuary and all these souls, they had to jump the gun and try to get ahead of things. And both sides tried to sway mortals one way or the other on being either good or evil, so that one side does not overtake the other, or, you know, prepare for the final war eventually.
Too much baggage.
Man. So bogged down. I'm just gonna have to leave these things here. Yeah. So, yeah. Life began. Angels and demons have stuck their hand in the good old Sanctuary pie over time. I don't know if there's a lot of instances of evil turning to good, but there's definitely plenty of corruption of good turning to evil. For instance, we have Lazarus, who is the Archbishop of this church and counselor to King Leoric. Oh, this is up. My bad. Who was into some demon shit, and thus he has corrupted King Leoric into a mad king, where he was paranoid, didn't trust anybody, killed a lot of his own servants and whatnot, which we'll find out more about that later in this game, but also more in 3. And right now we are dealing with the aftermath of the great King Leoric in leagues with demons. Same with Lazarus, who got him to that point. As we have Diablo, Lord of Terror, in the basement of this giant cathedral.
I got him.
And who else can solve this problem but I? Seamus O'Malley! I don't know. Yeah, that'll do. I probably don't have to tell you by now, but there are traps. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I went back. I would have ran all the way here and found out this was nothing. Another impalement room. That's pretty cool. Pretty sick. That's pretty metal. I can't believe I broke the butcher's fucking cleaver. That's so sad.
Too much baggage. Too much baggage.
Well, if it's between gold and a potion, I'm gonna pick the gold. Because the gold can get me potions. So I like Christian mythology and things that are based on it / askew. It makes some pretty compelling stories because they're usually involved with like some holy, just, righteous force is trying their best to stop whatever evil, corrupting thing is trying to sway things to their side. Fire and brimstone, the holy golden knight trying to stand up against the darkness, yada yada. Like, it's just cool. And because I live in America, you're going to see a lot of that
Pawn some of this stuff.
in most media you find. You know? So, it's almost like being predisposed to enjoy such things. Well, that's fine. Because I do enjoy these things. Is this Garbad? Fuck it. Garbad's my favorite enemy in this whole game. He is a goat man.
Please, no hurt, no kill. Keep alive, and next time good bring to you.
So Garbad will prep something for you, but you have to
I gotta pawn some
come
of this
back
stuff.
to him frequently.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Because he's working on something. What'd you got? I like Infravision. It lets you see where enemies are. I don't know if I took damage. I didn't look. But I don't care. 'Cause that's a rare spell. In fact, I haven't seen a book for it, but I would really love a book for it.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Just leave it on the fucking ground like an animal.
Something for you I am making. Again, not kill Garbad. Live and give good. You take this as proof I keep word.
A blue scimitar, eh? The ground can hold it for me. Also, I haven't cracked open an energy drink today. Ah. You know, I had set flavors that I get. The gas station I'm around has a deal going on where you play their game, you can buy a energy drink or a Red Bull for $1. Not sponsored, of course, but I wouldn't mind. I'm a Monster fan myself. I've been really enjoying some Red Bulls lately, though, because they've been $1. And I've been trying out all the sugar-free flavors because I have bad teeth. And today I'm like, well, I'm not really a watermelon fan, but I'm gonna give it a go. Maybe I'm missing out on something. I'm not. It is good. It's not like I'm gonna throw it up or anything. It's just I've been getting the Juneberry and the Amber ones a lot recently. There's also the mixed berry one. The store I go to doesn't have the green flavor, which I really wish they did. Hey, it's Jess. Oh! Saints preserve us! Okay, I better go back to Garbad. I think he doesn't progress all the way. Unless you keep talking to him.
Too much baggage.
Sorry.
Nothing yet. Almost done. Very powerful. Very strong. Live, live. No pain. And promise I keep.
He's just so wonderfully pathetic. Plus, best voice acting in the game, I think. Ow. Nope. Do not want. Do not want. Oh my god. Bring it on, baby! I'm Daddy fucking Warbucks!
Too much baggage.
Full healing's better than little healing. Nay, we shan't need that right now. Oh. They just haven't been that worth it. I keep blowing up barrels, only to find they suck. Yeah. Fuck it. Can I aim it somewhere else? I think there's. Now you're thinking with portals. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. What are you talking about? Okay. It's like any day now.
Pawn some of this stuff.
Oh, yes.
I got
Scrolls of Mana Shield are absolutely worth it. I forgot. I can also identify this shit. My disappointment is immeasurable. All right. I think we've given Garbad enough time to work on something truly immaculate, truly magnificent. I will drop to my knees before him and perform fellatio on how excellent this item is going to be.
This too good for you. Very powerful. You want, you take.
So it's come to this.
I'm not impressed.
It's just a club. I really don't want that shit. It's just a club. It's just a club. Actually, why don't we pick it up, identify it, and see if it's worth my time?
I can't use this yet.
I don't think you can use it at all. Surveys. It's not going to be better. That's anyway. Hell. It's got worth, but not enough. Okay. P good, P good. I dare to open these barrels one more time. Spine Eater. Also, if you're ever trying to build a metal band, just take a look at the random name generation that this game has. Get you some ideas, because woo! Quality! Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well, hello, motherfucker! You go, bastard. Nope. Thanks, though. Oh, I used the mana potion. Well, now we're starting to see the Flesh Clan.
Too much baggage.
Warhammer.
Too much baggage.
I wanna be a ding ding sledgehammer. It's probably a 2 column. I was right. Probably gonna suck. But I can't prove it yet. Alright! How about thee? Oh! And just in time for the spooky season. I'm David Pumpkins, man! The Skeleton Beat Boys are our own thing. We're no part of it. I don't watch Saturday Night Live that often, if at all, but oh, sometimes. Whew! While the spirit is vigilant, the body thrives. It gave me a mana shield. Huzzah! Kalukale will eat today like cabbages and kings. That is Alice in Wonderland. Sword of Justice is swift and sharp. That sounds like you repaired my weapon. It might have upped my damage, but it sounded like that's all you did. Which I'm grateful. Music's intense. Level 5 is one of my favorite. Why is that, you might ask? Because there's a way to get the fuck out of here. Believe me, the first time I was going through here, and you saw, of course, if you watched the other one. The first time you go through this game, you're like...
The smell of death surrounds me.
You're like, oh man, I gotta walk back to town every time if I don't want to waste a...
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Town scroll scroll or something. Oh, level 6, right there. Well, I like that placement, but I wanted the other thing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, well, that's what we're going to call it for this one right now. There is more adventure to be had. Rest assured. We are not done yet. No, no! There is still a Lord of Terror to defeat. And it will be by my sword that he shall be slain. Thank you so much for watching. We will continue this next time. Bye!